Hi, I'm Vanessa. Welcome to my channel, and today I will be doing a review on the Makeup Revolution, the Emily edit on both palettes. I ordered mine off of Ulta. I usually have a really good experience when I order from them. Usually it ships within 24 hours and I usually get it delivered within like 2 to 3 days. So they have a really good reputation with me, so I chose to order from them. Oops. So yeah, so if you haven't had a lot of experience with Makeup Revolution, the brand, they're a lower cost brand, usually found at Ulta. You can get them online too, of course. Got my hands on both the palettes. So the first one I wanted to talk about was the Emily Edit the Needs palette, which is right here. I like this palette. I think that it's very like beginner friendly. Hold on, right there. Let me show it to you. I don't want to show the rest of my messy room. But yeah, so it's pretty basic, and I mean that in the best way possible. Like if you just, no fuss, you don't need, the extra, shimmery shades or, the different, kind of colors. I think it's a great palette. I think you'll get a lot of use out of it. It includes some face stuff. So you can see that there's the bronzer right there, there's the blush, and there's a highlight. And then this one over here, I'm not exactly sure what it's for. I mean, I used it as a transition color on my crease, and it worked nicely, so I'm not sure if it's supposed to be kind of like a setting powder. I don't know. It offers like a nice combination of like basic with like a little bit of like kind of like a boysenberry. I don't know if that's the correct way to describe it, but kind of like a berry shimmery color, which I like. It's nice that it was included in this in case you want to just do like a basic smoky eye. So the palette I liked. I'm going to be inserting swatches that I made for both the palettes later on in the video. So the other one, the one that I've been using a lot more, I mean not too, I got it like yesterday, so I've been using yesterday and today. I got this one. Let me show it to you guys right there. I really like the color selection. I don't know about you guys, but I really like that she included, the basic mattes that everybody would need. And then she incorporated like I look at this one, the corduroy shade, which I think it's like the cutest name for an eyeshadow, and it describes the color like 1000%. I love the shades. I really do. I can see myself using this palette a lot just because it incorporates pretty much everything that I like. I like the warm tones, it's got the darker shade over here in case you want to go a little bit more, nighttime. It includes, some of the prettiest shimmery shades that I've seen in a really long time. So I really like it, and I'll be inserting swatches of the palette later on. Shimmers need a little bit of building up, but I think that once you do build them up, they're very true to what it shows on the pan, and they're very nice. The mattes are also definitely you need to build them up. You're not gonna get like the full wham bam, pigmentation that you would get with, an Anastasia palette or, a Juvia's Place palette or, those type of brands. You're gonna have to build it up, which is not a problem for me because I have kind of a heavy hand. I can sometimes kind of go a little ham and, go a little too heavy when it comes to eyeshadow. So for me, it's not an issue, but I think that if you're expecting, to go right in and it's full pigment, I think you could possibly maybe be disappointed. But like I said, I have no problem with something that's buildable. I kind of prefer eyeshadows to be a little bit more on the buildable side than just wham bam because, like I said, I have a heavier hand. So that's really the only thing that I wouldn't even call it a complaint. It's just, it's a comment. But other than that, I really like the eyeshadows. I like the way that so far they're performing. I put this on, I want to say maybe like, hold on, I gotta check the time. Probably like 4 hours ago. I used a MAC paint pot as my base. You know, it's wearing really nicely. I like the way that the transition shades were blending. So everything about it, I really, really am enjoying. So, you know, if you're looking to support, you know, Emily Noel, or even if not, you just want to check out, you know, Makeup Revolution shadows, I think that they're both really great palettes, and I think that you would really enjoy them and get a lot of use out of them, especially the Wants palette, this one right here, because it's just such a giant selection. Like, I'll show it to you guys one more time. It's like a giant selection of colors, like pretty much everything that you would need right here. So, and then the Needs palette. Oh, and that's the other thing I kind of wanted to mention. I feel like obviously this is not gonna, unfortunately, it's not gonna work for darker skin tones. I feel like I can kind of barely get away with the bronzer, and I'm kind of like, I've got a tan going on right now. So if you're darker than me, I feel like it really wouldn't, see, kind of right there, it wouldn't really show up on you. And the same thing with the blush. I think it's a very nice color. I think that if you're like my complexion, I'm kind of lighter medium complexion. If you're my shade, or if you're lighter, maybe even a little bit, you know, more tan than I am, I think you would definitely, you know, it would be wearable for you. But if you're darker, I really don't think that this would show up on you. So those are like the only cons, but obviously, you know, unfortunately, you know, especially with palettes that, you know, have complexion products on them, you can't, it's not like a one size fits all, unfortunately. So it would have been nice if maybe there were, you know, a second palette with like a darker bronzer. That would have been nice, but I mean, that's just, I'm not going to get into that. So that was my review, and I'm going to be inserting pictures of the swatches. Like I said, some of these shades, I swatched them on my arm right here, bare. I did a finger swatch first, and then the one below is going to be a brush swatch. Brush swatch. There we go. And I used my, hold on a second. I used a Morphe M167, this one right here, to pack on the shimmers and the mattes, and I used my JCat brush cleaner in between each of the swatches. So if you're interested to look at the swatches, I'm going to be inserting them right now. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching my review on the Emily Edit, the Needs and the Wants palettes. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great rest of your Sunday or whatever day that you're watching. Hope you have a great day. Thank you, and bye.